All right, brothers and sisters. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Like I said. All right, brothers and sisters. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Like I said.
can understand it. Don't let her feel it. Change it up, I wanna spend my nights with you, my life with you. Oh, baby, babe, please wait up for me till whenever I get home. I know that I'm all alone, thinking about what I'm gonna do. I hope that I see it through. Gonna love me, yeah. You know you're gonna hold me and squeeze me. Squeeze me. And you're gonna love me. You're gonna hold me.
2K Sports checks in with their loyal viewers with the broadcast from Boston, the home of the Celtics. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. And it's the Celtics to start out. And it's White missing.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
The Celtics have been a title contender for years. So, RJ, what do you attribute that to?
Well, their talent level has been off the charts. But something else you can point to is their defense. The Celtics have been an elite defensive team for over a decade.
And here's Boston. To the left wing. Pass to Hauser. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Hero. Now Adebayo. Great D that time from Tatum. Now Hauser. It's White on the wing. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. Tatum, that's for two. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
What hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
Pass to Adebayo.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Hauser. A three-pointer, no good.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Brown, no good. And a wide open look for Hero. Off target from three-point range. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
I love it when Wiggins is aggressive on offense, especially when he's near the rim.
He's going to throw his arm out trying to make a pass of that length.
And here's Miami. They trail by one. For three, Mitchell. White looking around. Pass to Hauser. Outside Tatum. Going inside. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. The #1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He
has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
And here is Hero. Following the three-pointer by Derek White. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The turnaround. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And what a dime from Bam. He's really skilled at looking for and finding his teammates.
Back to White. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Tatum.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Hero looking over the defense. Here's Wiggins. Boston grabs the miss.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Adebayo. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for Miami. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pritchard. Can't hit from in close. 1:24 left here in the first quarter. Inside. The putback. It's good on the putback. 1:10 left to play in the first. He takes it in. Here's Hauser. Off target from outside. Up to the right wing. It's stolen by Brown. Pass to Hauser. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Fontecchio. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Back to Brown. To the paint. Miami grabs the miss. Pass to Ware. Can't get it to fall. Brown inside. Here's Shireman. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Tie game in Boston. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Miami 12.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Here's Powell. That one's in, his first shot this game. So, Richard, you hear the phrase hold time, how long players hold the ball over the course of a game. Walk us through that.
Guys with longer hold times are typically shot creators for their team, or they are post-up players. If you have a shorter hold time, that means you are catch and shoot, catch and decision made very quickly.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. Buries the long-range jumper. Tatum's got 9 points.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer. Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Oh, my goodness, what a play.
My. Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Powell. driving the lane. Where? Great D that time from Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. They swipe it. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Powell. And he banks in the layup. Powell's got the lead up to 3 now for Miami. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Heat.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
4 on 3s, they bring it up. Pass to Tatum. Miami grabs the miss. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Jaquez with the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Tatum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
And it's Hauser in the corner. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Pushing it up. Out to Powell. Driving in. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 5-point game.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, if he is a sensational scorer, like we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm,
crosses over. Here's Wiggins. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
he just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And what a find by Brown, demonstrating a willingness to create for teammates.
And it's Wiggins missing. Celtics trailed by 3 on the wing. Brown. Brown gets it done inside.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of ball.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Got loose. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. An even 3-on-3 break. It's White on the wing. Out to the right wing. Powell with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Kicks it out to Hero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The defender got fooled there by Hero. He puts it off balance and able to draw the foul.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Heat making a switch here. And he can't get the first one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Boston trailing. White drives in. He nails it, and we're tied up. White's got 5.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. As he pulls it in. And it's the Celtics with the ball. Brown jams it in.
Come on, Jalen, that's just ridiculous.
Mitchell with it. He's picked up by White. Here's Adebayo. The layup off target. Here's Brown. Put it down! Whoa!
gracious, way to get up. I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
And stolen by Wiggins.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Heat have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. He doesn't get the second one. The numbers in their favor. Here's Hauser. The rebound by Tyler Hero. And no good in the last second attempt this time. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action in just a minute. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Miami with the ball. Mitchell looking it over. Kicks it out to Hero. And he makes good on the layup. Hero's got 5 points so far.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
The Heat trailing. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Now Tatum, after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Here's Hero. Out to Powell. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Here's Johnson. It's deflected. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And Richard, I'll say this. Jaylen Brown's often at the heart of a debate about what his true value is. I think it's immense.
Oh, I don't know what the debate is. I don't know the difference between megastar, superstar, but he is a proven all-star, an all-NBA player, and a finals MVP.
Now here's White. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
To the right side. Here's Brown. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Mitchell.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Here's Hero. That ball's ice feed that time from Wiggins.
Now, passing isn't the strongest part of Wiggins' game, but he is far from a selfish scorer.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Celtics making a change here. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Shireman. Takes the 3. Hauser misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's White. Here he goes. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. Here's Wiggins.
Nice finish. Putting something extra on it. Wiggins showing off what he can do.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. White drives in. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat trail by 4. Here's Wiggins. Got a piece of it. Out to the wing. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here we go. Wiggins into the hoop.
Great hustle on the break. Wiggins taking advantage of that scattered defense.
Here's Walsh. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Heat trail by 4. Pass to Powell. They double-team Powell. Trying to find Hero. He gets it to him. Here's Adebayo. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for Bam Adebayo.
And the quickness of Adebayo is evident, especially when he's using it there on the drive.
The Celtics have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. And Adebayo throws it down.
And great ball handling and control on the move. A couple things that elevate Adebayo as a big man.
Stolen by Hero. Here's Powell. Here's Adebayo. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Powell. Rebound by the Celtics. Tatum, that's for 2. Wiggins with some nice D. The Heat trailed by 3. In the corner, Powell with it. And taken away by Brown. The 3 from Tatum. And Ware pulls it down.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Brown wide open. He fires. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Boston.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Oh, that's not fair. Adebayo using his athleticism to give this crowd something to remember.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power, hammering down the two-hand slam.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Brown, driving to the basket. And Brown throws it down hard.
Carving up the defenders like a surgeon. Brown is gifted at getting all the way to the rim.
Pass to Hackett. To the middle. Here's Yaka Jonas. They get it back. Shoots over White. Here's Ware. Count the basket and the foul. That one on White.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play. Getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Outside Tatum. Fires for 3. The 3 from Tatum. Here's Yaka Jonas. And so it's the Boston Celtics in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Boston leading by 8. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. The Celtics working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. They set the pick. Boston needs to get off a shot. Garza gets the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
That's tipped.
First team foul.
Pritchard no good on the free throw. And a new group in for the Heat.
Peyton Pritchard. Miami substitution.
Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Clock at 6. Pass to Sharman. It's stolen by Adebayo. Hero from long range. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible. You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Pass to Tatum. And Tatum slams it home.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed them early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Bam invites so much contact inside. That's how he earns that trip to the line.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
And Adebayo drops them both. Boston leading by 8. Here's Brown, and he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And here's Tatum for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Tatum's got 16 points here in the second half.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He knows every possession is critical now. just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and banks it in. Boston leading by 11. It's stolen by Johnson. And stolen by Tatum. Now Brown. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Mitchell. And now here's Johnson. A fast break chance.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Bam is a menace defensively. This time he uses those active hands to start the break.
Here's Brown. And so Boston again turning it over. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra.
Timeout.
Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's turned over in about the most frustrating way possible.
Violations like that, yeah, those will make your coach bolder than me.
Here's White. Another chance. Hero there for the rebound. The Heat trail by 7. Mitchell. There's the drive. He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Here's Wiggins. And taken away by Brown. Pushing it up. Jason Tatum. Tatum finishing off the break.
Well, the first thought from the leader was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
It's off. Boston leading by 9.
His most dangerous weapon. Tatum just has a smooth jumper.
Now Hero shoots the 3 and it misses. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Celtics.
Well, I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Brown. And he drives in. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a
pulls me to the bottom floor. Oh, feeling so familiar. Haven't I been here before? I know your smile is falling. Pick it up and smile away. A place with you is better. I'm better off with you, I'll say. Like a corner. Oh, holding on to midnight. Like a corner. Oh, holding on forever. Like a corner. Oh, let's celebrate.
Here tonight, better off anyway. Here in the night, better off anyway. Here in the night, better off anyway. Here in the night, better off anyway.
Like a corner. Oh, holding on to midnight. Like a corner.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here in Houston, Texas, the home of the Rockets, live on 2K Sports. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Here's Thompson. De Silva with the rebound.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy.
And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Durant wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
And how about the confidence from that corner spot? Banchero, special.
Pass to Smith. To the middle. Şengün. Here's KD. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And finished off by Banchero.
That's too easy for Banchero. The closer to the basket he gets, he becomes almost impossible to stop.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And the Magic with possession. It's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. Goes up. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And it's Banchero missing. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. The talented Paolo Banchero came up early in the conversation, and he told me Paolo is basically a 6'10" point forward. That presents matchup issues. We'll have to put our best wing defender on him, and even he will need some help. Banchero has incredible skills for his size. That is what makes him so good. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not kicked off.
The Rockets leading. Goes up off the end.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Magic trailed by 4. Here's Suggs. And the layup's good off the glass.
Look, Suggs knows how to assert himself inside. You give him a lane and he will attack.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 6. And Thompson slams it home.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Now, here's Bain. And it's Carter missing. Pass to Thompson. Now, here's Şengün. Defended by Carter. Here's KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, Kevin Durant. Unreal.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. On the wing, Bain. Misses the 3. Rockets leading by 6. Floats one up. Here's KD. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's hovering around that mid-range.
And for such a young team, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
And it's Shepard missing. Suggs with the ball. Picked up by Shepard. Bangs home the trifecta. Banchero's got 10 points in the game.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Şengün with the bucket.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Shepard. Still without a basket. Pass to Şengün. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Magic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
No good on the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw. Rockets leading by 4. Houston moving the ball around. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, a big thing for Shepard going forward, adding strength, right? Finishing like that.
The Rockets shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Batase inside. Here's Richardson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Okogie. Here's Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Houston on top, up by 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Back to you.
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report. Richardson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Back to Şengün. The 3 from KD. Oh, KD buries the 3.
KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Houston. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Now, here is Smith. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. A finish. And finished off by Banchero.
Man, this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition. And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Magic making a switch here. The Magic trailed by 12. Pass to De Silva. Fires from deep. The Rockets pull it in. Smith outside. Stolen. Here's Bain. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender, Smith, proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
De Silva with the bucket.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now, here's Suggs. Count that bucket. Stan, teams track different officiating crews, don't they, and how they tend to call the game.
Yeah, they do, Kevin, and there are some organizations who do it more than others. I'm not a fan of it myself because I think it puts your players' focus on the officials and takes away from focusing on what they're supposed to be doing on the court. So I'm not a big fan of it. Well, look, you can't let Wagner get this deep. You deserve to get dunked on when you give him this position.
Pass to Suggs. Down low. Here's Wagner. It's rebounded by Houston.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's De Silva. Outside, Suggs. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Yeah, staying committed inside. Suggs takes the contact and gets it to go.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
The Rockets leading.
Personal foul. Substitution on the court.
A minute 42 left in the first half. No good from Durant. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 14-4 run. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Clint Capella. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And that one misses. And with the goal of improving offensively, Stan, the Magic have made some moves.
Well, this is a team that hasn't been inclined to make many trades in the past. But with the young star talent they possess comes the urgency to win now.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Suggs. Pass to Bitadze. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And it's Suggs missing. Houston leading by 3. Driving the lane. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Launches a 3. And it's Suggs missing.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
The Magic again can't hit. The Rockets have been after free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Well, something you notice about Clint Capella is he does not play outside himself. His primary focus at all times is on being a force on the inside.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive, so there's a balance.
Pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, good old-fashioned slam from Capella.
Got a hand on it. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. We come back right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Houston leading by 7. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Kevin?
A young, exciting team. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Banchero. Pass to De Silva. Back to Suggs. 6 to shoot. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
They get it back. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Trailing by 5.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA, offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with a spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Here's Thompson. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Thompson's got 12 in the game.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Substitution on the court.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. The Magic trailed by 5. Pass to Bain. And stolen by Eason. Here's Thompson. Carter pulls it in.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Good read from the big man, Carter Jr. That kind of unselfishness goes a long way.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Banchero with the ball. Now Smith defending. Here's Bain. It's rebounded by Houston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Houston moving it around. Back to Eason. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 7-point Rocket lead.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Yeah, Bain is dangerous from three-point land. The defense has to chase him off that line.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Eason. To Okogie. Kane grabs the board. The Magic trailed by 4. Stolen by Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Carter banked in off the glass. Carter's got his second basket of the game.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. The Magic making a switch here. Houston leading by 4. Going inside. And finished off by Shepherd.
I like the touch from Shepherd finishing around the rim.
That one falls. Shepherd's got 4 points now in the quarter. Carter looking around. Got a piece of it. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Richardson outside. Oh, and that's jammed by Richardson.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Now here's Green. Still scoreless. Outside for KD. Tries the spin move. Over Kane. Just 5 to shoot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And the Rockets lead by 8.
There's no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
And that one's good, Wagner.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
In the corner, Şengün with it. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Yeah, come on. He knows better than to commit that foul. If you don't have position, they're going to call that every time.
And stolen by Şengün. And here's KD for three. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And there's no shot Durant can't hit. Has an amazing touch from way outside the arc.
And finished off by Wagner.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Here's KD. The powerful flush by Durant.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And so it's the Houston Rockets. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for Orlando. 9-point game. Back to Bane. Banchero with the screen. There's the lob to Banchero. Here's Green. He misses the wide-open layup. Pass to Suggs. In the corner, it's Bane. Shoots from the baseline. Tries again. Now here is Carter. De Silva drains the three-pointer.
And that's just great awareness from Carter Jr. there. Found his guy to set up the score.
Here's Şengün. Carter pulls it in. Pass to Bane. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, if you overplay Bane on the perimeter, he can take you inside.
Out to the wing. And here is Şengün. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane. Here's KD. Durant drawing the double team. Pass to Şengün. Back to KD. 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. They get it back. The Magic trail by 4. Bane with it. Picked up by Thompson. And then Carter with the dunk.
I like the way Carter Jr. plays. He gives you the size, and he gives you the toughness.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And Orlando making a change here. So, Stan, I'll ask you, what about Desmond Bane stands out to you the most?
Kevin, I would say what stands out the most is how this guy has improved and added to his offensive game. Came into the league as basically a shooter, but now he has added playmaking and shot creation to his game. He can put the ball on the floor, take it to the basket and finish, or set up his teammates.
Thompson with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Pass to Durant. Thompson outside. And some nice passing there by Houston. The rebound by Bataze. The Magic trail by 4. It's stolen by Eason. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Orlando making a change here. And here's Houston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Thompson. And it's off. The Magic trail by 4. Now Banchero. It's stolen by Eason. Pulls the trigger. Can't get it.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Big-time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Paolo Banchero living up to those lofty expectations. A great young player.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
And he's no small presence inside. Smith, a handful for defenders in the painted area.
First free throw is good. Smith hits them both.
Pressure-packed free throws, but he stayed calm and nailed them.
Here's Banchero. Now Carter. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
An emphatic block by Capella, using his size and strength to shut the offense down.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Smith there for the rebound. Rockets leading by 4. Oh, the slam dunk.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Bain. Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. And Bain drops them both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Smith fires. Knocks down the 3.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Here's Banchero.
Yeah, easy call.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the Rockets making a change here.
Well, Paolo Banchero's got size. He can handle. He's very capable offensively. A lot of upside for this guy.
Suggs. He drops the first one, and that turns the lead to 6.
Well, one thing you like about Jalen Suggs is this guy's a hard worker. You see that on the court, and you see it off in the way he's continued to work on his game.
Here's Durant. Puts it up from 17. Banchero vacuums it in.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Eason with it. Now defended by Baines. Durant. 3. Good.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot it.
It misses.
Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Count the basket.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the play.
Yeah, they saved us.
Oh, whoa!
That's just unfair.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And stolen by Eason.
Oh, look at goodness. That is an outstanding finish.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Substitution on the court. Noah. Assist from Richardson.
Beyond the arc. So we see Houston taking the W here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy.
Got two girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you. Two girls in the cut, which one to choose? I fell in love with you, fell in love with you, fell in love with you. I got two girls in the cut, I don't know who to choose. I fell in love with you, I fell in love with you. Gotta believe in knowing. She back at the house, she a friend came to and they going, yeah. Honeymoon out there, Aspen, it's snowing, yeah. She in the cut, got a, she want the pie, I don't know what got a in the car, and the got a nightlight. I'm popping the G6, I'm on the G6, I'm still I'm flowing. Get up and get up and get up. Yeah, I done ride through the streets in a clan to come here and get by. Feel like a Dubai. Feel like Tupac. Riding a new drive. Got two girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you, fell in love with you. Two girls in the cut, which one to choose? I fell in love with you, fell in love with you, fell in love with you. I got two girls in the cut, I don't know who to choose. I fell in love with you, I fell in love with you. Don't let them go, lose control. I got two in the head, I'm tripping, told them don't play with me. Sitting down on phone, got them back of their ready to kick down though. Messed up, I don't know you. Man, I move like a soldier. Fight like a coach. Know that I'm doing cause she's I put chrome hearts on our free. And it's hard stuff that I bleed. If we chopping it up, belly. Work on botch, turn it up with a red on. Shaking this drop, I ain't popping. Hockey it down with binoculars. Call out my phone and I'm blocking. Got two girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you, fell in love with you. Two girls in the cut, which one to choose? I fell in love with you, fell in love with you, fell in love with you. I got two girls in the cut, I don't know who to choose. I fell in love with you, I fell in love with you.
Too many times I told you, stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm way too busy to hate on a bank account unless she banking on tips. I came up from nothing, was laying on sleeping in bundles and paying no rent. Everyone loves you when fame don't exist. When I made $1 million, they said it, I switched. My watch is too pricey, my chain is on lit, my diamonds are icy. I'm skating on this. Skating like Gretzky back in the 80s and running from but that isn't Brady. This is jail, but that doesn't faze me. I keep to myself if that's what it takes me. The day that you Look, if I'm at a 10, then you like a 2. If you was a 10, then I'd be 200 divided by 2. I'm too good at math. Look, they got me started, I'm back on my again. She got a I thought about for practice, like I've been auditioning. Cut a job when she started a bigger one. Cut a job with the scissors they use when they open the business and cut the red ribbon with. I'm ignorant. Too many times I told these, stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm Satan on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm begging on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. Run for your life, you shaking on this. Got some for hating on this. Look, all my celebrity crushes, I already.
We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Welcome, everyone. We appreciate you joining us for a little basketball. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Here's Mobley. The three from Mitchell. Sinks it from distance. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
SGA surveying the D. And SGA throws it down.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Pass to Mobley. Mitchell double team. To the paint. Mobley, no good. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for OKC. And last season, the Cavs were pretty healthy through the regular season, but that luck deserted them in the playoffs, Richard.
And I think that and that they didn't have a lot of competition in their first-round matchup did not set them up to succeed.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Mobley, no good.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
They get it back. Outside for SGA. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Wade. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. BA, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Harden misses.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent. That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And Harden with the slam.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Harden scanning the floor. From deep, Mitchell. Hartenstein pulls it in. It's Holmgren, high post. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And that's a veteran move from the young fella, as Holmgren draws contact on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He misses the free throw. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Here's Harden. He takes it in. It's scooped up. Allen. That one no good. Thunder with a lead. Pass to Hartenstein. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Harden from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot that time not on target. Inside. Here's Merrill. And he banks in the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
So Mark Dagnall will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And here are the Thunder now. Outside Joe. It's Wiggins on the wing. And it's all from three-point range. Right side Harden. Nifty move. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Stolen by Mitchell. Harden the open look. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
The Cavaliers leading. The crossover. On the wing, Mitchell. Drills it from deep. Mitchell's got 8.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell, or else he will punish you right off the catch.
Here's Mitchell. And he buries his first look.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Joe with the ball. Harden picks him up. Pass to Wiggins. Outside Joe. Clock at 6. And a nice finish on the layup.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Bryant. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. He hits the back iron and sinks it. That's 10 points for Donovan Mitchell. Goes up off the inbound. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Ellis on the wing. Merrill outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by one. And SGA throws it down.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said, our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Brian?
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Merrill. It's off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball.
Cavalier substitution. Number 1.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, short trip up for Holmgren, but there's plenty of power behind his jam.
It's good. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Thunder.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And then Harden with the jam.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all three levels.
Harden misses. And it's Thunder's ball. They're on a 16-7 run.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Here's Tyson. Tries again. Here's Wade. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
There was so much excitement around the Cavs team last season, Richard. It ended up in disappointment.
Yeah, they cruised through the first round of the playoffs, but sometimes it's better to be challenged in the first round. It sets you up as you move forward.
Here's Merrill. Kept alive. Doesn't go that time. Thunder with a lead. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Spins. Holmgren with a big reach.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So it's the Cavaliers now. Ellis outside. The three is up. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Ellis has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. The kick out to Williams. And Keon Ellis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:36 left to play in the half. And here's Caruso outside. Cavaliers with the rebound.
He's got to keep the ball moving. That's just not a good shot with the D set up like it was.
Pass to Mitchell. Grown man points from Donovan Mitchell.
This is a huge night for Mitchell, and all he really does is score.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
To the middle. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Mitchell. Oklahoma City making a switch here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Greg?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
Back to Mitchell. It's stolen by SGA. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Oklahoma City shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good on the free throw.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
On the wing, SGA. He's got 14. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 on the clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. James Harden picks one up. And these will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden from outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Thunder. They lead by 5. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Oh, stolen by Harden. Into the lane. And then Harden with the jam.
He's not going to beat you with speed. Harden uses his footwork and his strength to create separation on his way to the rim.
Pass to Hartenstein. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Mobley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Lou Dort picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Cleveland shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. Richard, last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Evan Mobley. He's quickly becoming a two-way terror.
Yeah, the Cavs have unlocked him offensively, putting the ball in his hands and encouraging him to let it fly from long distance.
Outside Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Off target with the 3. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Dort for 3. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. The drive by Harden. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
The ultimate weapon offensively. Harden just draws so much attention.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Chet Holmgren checks some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Up top, Hartenstein. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Outside Mitchell. And yep, it's good. And the Thunder lead by 4.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Mitchell. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Pass to Wade. And here's Allen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Hartenstein. Misses the layup. Down low. Wade. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Wade's got 6 points.
Loading up to stop Mitchell can lead to big breakdowns defensively.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The kick out to Williams. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Cavaliers on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Count it.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
To the inside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bryant. For the lead. Schroeder can't get it to go. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. No way! SGA through the D.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Outside Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Ellis right side. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Thunder leading by 4. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Here's Joe. Off the mark there with a 3. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Here's SGA. Mobley grabs the board. Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage. He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Stolen by Schroeder. Here's Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he stays with it. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. and Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. To the right side. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, SGA going to town inside.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Thunder leading by 3. It's SGA with a drive. Mobley grabs the board. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Mitchell, good.
One thing you can count on with Mitchell, he will just keep attacking.
SGA attacking. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. "12 seconds left in the third quarter here. Allen outside. Out to Mobley. For the tie. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. It's the Thunder. They're up by 3. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Allen. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And they're on the break. Tipped. Oh, stolen by Harden. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
It's Holmgren, high post. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Nailable, a little hustle. Good positioning makes Mobley the option on the fast break.
Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
In the paint, hard, man. He's just a tough guard. If you get too close, you know that this man is a master at drawing fouls.
Here's Wiggins. And he can't jam it through. Here's Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell looking like a wrecking ball.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Allie, thank you. It's Dort on the wing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wallace. Back to SGA. Shot clock at 6.
First team foul.